Saucy the Barbie, and I'm back here with another video. And if you didn't watch my last video of me coming back to YouTube and basically why I've been gone for so long, go ahead and go watch that video because it's going to sum up everything. And yeah, let's get straight into it. This story time is going to be about my friend that was talking about me. Wasn't really my friend, okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna explain more about it, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So first of all, do disclaimer, I wouldn't really say that this was my like friend, but which is why I had quote unquote, like this is gonna be quotations, because so yeah, I wouldn't even say that this person was really my friend, but at the same time, me and this person was really cool. And I don't know if I named anyone this, but we're gonna give her the name Messy because she was very, and still is to this day, messy. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So I'm gonna kind of give y'all a backstory and a kind of timeline of like Messy being messy, and kind of tell y'all like kind of describe the kind of person she is so you understand where this went wrong and like where the story gonna lead up to. So just sit back, relax, because we're about to get straight into it. So me and Messy, we went to the same middle school, we went to the same elementary school, same high school. I met Messy in elementary. Now, Messy was messy in elementary, but a lot of kids were. But Messy was just, she found a problem with everything you do. She didn't even know you when you was looking at her. She would roll her eyes at you. She would make a mean face at you. She was just one of those, you know? So yeah, she was definitely not a girl's girl. She was just very rude. Messy knew my sister before she knew me, so she was cool with my sister. But her and my sister was relationship or friendship very rocky. Like it wasn't too good either. My sister didn't really consider her and still doesn't really consider her as a friend, but she was just always there to talk to type stuff. So Messy will always be like do little rude stuff like towards me. And I was the type of person, especially back then, baby, I didn't care to get in no drama. Drama was nothing for me to get into. I stayed in trouble. So I was like, I don't care. Like, whatever. It's never on some, oh, when I catch you, when I see you on, you know. No, it wasn't really that, because Messy was the type that she would run her mouth, but she was never going to fight you. If anything, she was going to cry. She was going to run, but she was never going to fight you. And she's still like that to this day. It wasn't something that was said, but it was always just something about Messy that was like, we just was not cool. And she made that known. Like, she made that known that we was not really cool. But I don't think that me and my sister really like talked about it, because one, my sister is younger than me, and Messy is in the same grade as my sister. So like I'm sorry if y'all hear somebody talking in the background. I have brothers, unfortunately. Let me stop. I'm recording. I didn't really talk to my sister about like people that didn't like me, especially that she was really cool with. But I know that if she kind of knew, she probably wouldn't have been cool with the girl, because like I said, they weren't like the best buddies, but they was real cool. So anywho, but yeah, basically that's how Messy was. She was always talking about people, even the people that she was cool with. If you was cool with her, like, she was gonna talk about you. I don't know why I was so surprised when this happened, because that's who she is. But for some reason, I just thought that we had a cool enough, like, whatever you want to call it, friendship or whatever, that she wasn't gonna do that to me. Sadly wrong. One day, it was like, I think like the beginning of the year of my senior year. And we all had our hair done. We all had wigs on. Not all of us. My sister didn't have no wig on, but she did have her hair done, and she did her own hair. And I did my own hair. Now, normally if y'all see me with a wig on, it's most likely I did it. I installed it myself, because it's just something about just doing stuff myself that I just love. Like, it's like I did my own nails. They're kind of crusty, not so much. Did my own hair. Like, it's just like, I mostly do my own stuff. So, and Messy was always the type to compliment me. So I'd be like, oh, I love your wigs. I love how you do your wigs. Who does your hair? I do my own hair. Told her that, you know, whatever. So she would always be the type to like compliment me and stuff like that. That's why I didn't understand like where this animosity came from, or why, you know, she was doing what she was doing. Anyway, so one day, you know, we always was the type to crack jokes and stuff and laugh about it all day long. Like, that's all we would do for real. Me, Messy, my sister, like the rest of us, our little group that would sit with breakfast, lunch. We would crack jokes and stuff. So all be funny games. So one day we was cracking jokes about each other's hair and stuff. And we was laughing, whatever. And we was like, oh, she looks like Laura Farquaad because she had a black bob. Now the bob, y'all, the bob that she had was not ugly. Like, it wasn't. Nothing was wrong with her bob. I'm not even gonna sit up here just because she was talking. I'm not gonna talk bad about her hair. Her hair was not ugly, but it was so short to the point where, like, we thought of Lord Farquaad, which nothing was wrong with. So we always cracking jokes about each other's hair. She was even cracking jokes about ours. We started cracking jokes about her, and I wasn't the only one, you know, that was laughing, and we was all kikiing and stuff. Like, it was no secret animosity towards this girl. Nothing. Like, it was just straight vibe, straight funny goofiness, nothing out of the ordinary. So me and her hadn't been talking like much prior to this incident. So like, it wasn't like uncommon for us like not to talk every single day, but we still knew like we was cool or whatever. That's what I thought. Clearly I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't like calling people sensitive, but Bessie was the type that if she did something to you and you try to do the same thing to her, like, she would feel some type of way about it. That's basically how she felt. She felt like we was being funny. She felt like we was, you know, picking on her and stuff like that, which wasn't the case. But unfortunately, you know, the little girl on her, she did not express her feelings. She did not tell us about that she felt any type of way towards me, I should say, because I was the only one out of the bunch that she felt like was being funny. Which, granted, I know not everyone is gonna like you. You're not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. But I was just a little upset because I was like, oh, I'm not like that. Like, I don't be funny towards people. If I have something to say, I'm definitely gonna say it to you. Definitely gonna say it like in all seriously. Like, it won't come out of a joke. Like, I'll be dead serious. I mean, like, if I didn't like her hair, I would have told her, I don't like your hair. Like, and that's just that. Especially me being cool, I wouldn't do it in front of people. Me and her being cool, I wouldn't do that in front of people. So I just, like, that kind of threw me off. Because me and Messi are cool, we have mutual people that we're cool with. School with one of my good sisters. Not my real sister, but like, me and her have been like this for forever. It's never been no ill intentions. Me and her are still cool to this day. Shout out to her. I love her. I think I call her Goofy, but like, I want to keep calling her Goofy because it sounds like she a goofy. Like, no, like, not like that. But she's just a goofy person. I love her so much. She's actually helping me get closer to my relationship with God. So big shout out to her. But she was cool with, Messi was cool with Goofy. So me and Goofy are talking one day. I also noticed that me and Messi aren't really talking that much, but I don't pay too much attention because everybody know if I'm cool with you, like, we don't gotta talk every day, but we still, you know, we still locked in. And on my end, never no bad intentions. There's never no ill energy on my end. So yeah. So me and Goofy are talking or whatever. She sends me a voicemail. I wish I could show y'all the messages, but we sent voicemails, so we sent voice messages, so like, I didn't type anything. We kind of was just saying stuff like in the voice messages or whatever. So I wouldn't even be able to show y'all because I didn't save mine, so it wouldn't have saved to my phone. But I am gonna include receipts of what I'm talking about because you can't never say I'm lying. I'm always come with receipts. Anyway, so me and Goofy get to talking. I don't know exactly what we were talking about or what the conversation like consists of, but I do remember Goofy bringing it up to me, and she was like, you know, I almost said her real name, Messi. She was like, Messi had been talking to me or whatever, and she was telling me about you, and then cause she was on the phone with Messi, and she hung up with Messi and came and told me. And she was like laughing on the phone with Messi. Goofy was laughing on the phone with Messi. And Messi was like, what are you laughing for? And she was like, oh, I'm laughing at me, Tati. Like, she was like, I'm laughing at Tati because we're talking or whatever. She was like, oh, I don't like her anymore. Her wigs be wigging. She did, she that. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was just like, oh. The same one that was telling me that my wigs was cute in my comments. And please don't go looking for that girl comment. Please. It's never that serious. Like, so she was saying all kind of stuff to basically destroy my character or whatever she planned on doing with that. I was just like, that's kind of weird. I was kind of confused. I was like, she never mentioned anything about it. And she said she was mad. So she said Goofy, that she didn't like how I was talking about her, and I was talking about her hair and stuff and all that. So she started talking about me. So I'm just like, first of all, I was never talking about her hair. And we were laughing about it because if you know me and me and you cool, I'm not even like that. I'm not gonna talk about you in no rude way. And I'm not gonna put it in a joke, try to make it funny and embarrass you in front of people. It'll never be that. But I just feel like if you say we cool as we were, why wouldn't you come to me and like tell me that you felt some type of way about what I said? Like anything that I said to somebody else, I can most definitely say it to your face. Like it's never been a problem. So I'll insert the screenshot, but I'm also gonna read it on my phone. I had text her, and basically I'm gonna read the message for y'all, even though I'm gonna put it up on the screen just in case. It says, first off, I'm not gonna say who said what because we know this, and I wasn't gonna say anything at all, which I really wasn't. The more and more I started to think about it, the more and more I was like, oh no, like you're not gonna try me, like you're not gonna play with me. So I said I wasn't gonna say anything at all. Please stop moving like it's a problem between us. You never said nothing in real life. You be all up in my sister's face, but don't mess with me, and that's fine, which it is. I don't care. And the second message says, anything I've ever said to you was jokes, never talked about you for real. If you felt some type of way, you should have been a real friend instead of trying to talk about me to my friend when you know you scary and won't do nothing in real life.
But anywho,
Cause don't play with me. Save, not solve, baby. But basically, like, I was seeing her dad and stuff, and her red receipts was on, but like, for some reason it wasn't after I sent that message or whatever, but I knew they was on before that, so I was like, I knew she read it, basically. Like, girl. So like I said, the girl's, she's scary. There's nothing I could really do. And at the end of the day, I wasn't going to put my hands on you anyway, but it's just the fact that you just don't do stuff like that. You just don't go saying stuff like that. And if you felt some type of way towards me, you should have came to me about that. But you didn't. Well, whatever. But either way it go, don't sit up there and try to move like, you know, that we got some type, because we don't. Y'all, when I tell y'all, every time this girl see me, her smile fades away. Anytime somebody talk about me, when I tell y'all, she moved like I did her the dirtiest, but she was talking about me. How that work? Like, I still don't got no, every time I see her, I smile. I don't say hey to her, but I smile because like, girl, you the one with the problem, not me. But anywho, y'all, and it's so crazy because my sister literally has class with her this year, and she said that she just be like, we just do not mess with that girl, and she just swear that my sister is like this, where my sister do not like you. She don't. But also, let me put another disclaimer that this is not to bash anyone. This is just to tell my story, to tell the things that I've been through, and just so people would know like what type of people not to mess with. Just things of that nature. This isn't to bash her or throw dirt on her name, because she did what she did. It is what it is. We live and we learn. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the crew, join the gang. Show with your mommy, your sister, daddy, your uncle. I don't care. And that's all for this story time. Bye, y'all. So a big part that I had forgot to put in was that the reason, basically after Goofy had told me everything that Messy was saying or whatever, Messy eventually figured out that Goofy had told me. And so like that's also why she like would be mean mugging me and stuff every time she seen me, because obviously the only person that she told was Goofy, and Goofy told me. And so she was hitting up Goofy like, oh, why'd you tell her, and how could you do that, and stuff like that. And it's like, why did you expect her not to tell me? Like, we've been friends longer than y'all have been friends, and y'all not even really friends. So like, what? Like, I just had to tell y'all that part.